Walter Fisher's narrative paradigm is a communication theory. The word narrative means a story with a specific format that lays out a sequence of events. The word paradigm is a model in which individuals interpret events in a common way. According to a first look at communication theory by M. Griffin, Mr. Fisher is convinced we are narrative beings who experience and comprehend life as a series of ongoing narratives, as conflicts with characters with beginnings, middles, and ends. The basic premise of this theory narrative paradigm is people are storytelling animals. Stories are all around us. They are embedded into our daily lives. Stories are known for being shaped by our history, culture, and character. These three elements are really what drives the motive for our narratives. These narratives or stories can come from novels like John Grisham's A Time to Kill, TV sitcoms like The Golden Girls, plays like Wicked, and even movies like Steven Spielberg's Super 8. Your spooky ghost stories fall under Fisher's narrative paradigm theory too. As with most things in life, there are positives and negatives, goods and bads. I hate to say it, people, but we're not all Mr. Rogers. We can break out the sweaters, but we can't all tell a good story. That's where narrative rationality comes in. Narrative rationality is a way to evaluate the significance and justify the stories being told. The two ways to evaluate narrative rationality is narrative coherence and narrative fidelity. Narrative coherence is when characters act how we, the audience, think they should act. If characters act in a reliable manner, the story sticks together and can resonate with an audience. Disney's The Lion King is a great example of narrative coherence. In the movie, characteristically, there is a good lion, Simba, and a bad lion, Scar. If the story was told with all good lions, there really wouldn't be a story. This film's characters are reliable, which helps the movie reign true for an audience. Narrative fidelity is when the characters or events in the story strike a chord with their audience, whether that be from personal experience or as an audience member somehow relating the story through another's real experiences. The movie Forrest Gump is a perfect example of narrative fidelity. In the movie, Forrest is faced with real-life situations. For example, he deals with the Vietnam War, the loss of his mother, the loss of his best friend, the loss of his wife Ginny, and the happy ending of being united with his unknown son. All of these could strike a chord with an audience member because of the real-life situations Forrest is faced to address. Remember, we are all storytelling animals. It's what we do. The next time you're telling a story, watching a movie or play, look to see if the story has narrative coherence or fidelity. If you can't say yes, then according to Walter Fisher, it's not a story.